I'm going to be showing you how to add a brand new customer to your customer list. From the ticket header, you're going to click on the customer field to the right of customer. If you go by our recommendation, you'll use the phone number for the customer's account number, which would be area code and phone number, no dashes or slashes. Press enter. The Alert Center message will come up and state this customer doesn't exist. Add customer. You'll either use your mouse and click yes or Alt-Y on your keyboard. This brings you into the Manage Customer screen. You'll notice at the top you'll see the account number, which is the phone number. If you choose not to use the phone number, you can click on the Generate button, and this generates an account number automatically for you. We're going to go ahead and stick with the phone number. Press Tab. Brings you to the first name field. Type in the first name. Press Tab. Type in the last name. Press Tab. You'll notice when you press Tab, it automatically fills in the full name field for you, first and last. Type in the address. Press Tab, and it skips city and state, brings you to postal. So type in the zip code and press Tab. It automatically will fill in the city and state for you. We have a zip code locator built into the system, so that saves time. If you want to type in the country, press Tab. Brings you to the email field. We highly recommend that you keep track of customers' emails. So if you're doing that, type in the email. Press Tab. Brings you to the phone number field. You can either copy and paste the account number if that's the phone number, or if you have any additional phone numbers like cell phone number, you can type that in there. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste. If you want to type in any comments, you can do so in the comment text box. You could also keep track of any additional phone numbers here if you'd like. If you don't have the accounts receivable module, you will not type anything in where it says AR Post To. If this customer is tax exempt, you'll click on the checkbox to the right of tax exempt, and taxes will not be charged to this customer. If not, just leave that blank. If you'd like to keep track of the customer's birth date, you can do so in this field. Press Tab. You could also type an alert message in for this customer, whether it's a positive or a negative message. So every time the cashier brings this customer up on the screen, that alert message will pop up on the screen. At the top of the screen, you'll see Title. You could click on the drop down to the right of that. And if you wanted to choose Mr., Miss, Mrs., or Doctor, you could do so, or just leave that blank. You could also put a middle initial to the right of MI. To the right of last name, you can click on the drop down arrow. And if this customer is a junior, senior, or second, you could choose one of those. Otherwise, just leave it blank. The other fields on this screen to the right are required custom entries, optional custom entries, custom attributes, parent relationships, and child relationships. We will go over these items in different videos. You will only see the frequent buyer information down at the bottom right if this customer does a frequent buyer program. You as a store or owner would have to incorporate some kind of a frequent buyer plan and initiate that with your customers to have this show up. When you're completely done entering the information, you can click on the Save and Close button at the bottom of the screen. You'll notice if this customer has an alert on their account, the Alert Center message will come up, and state what that alert message is. You can click OK, and that'll come off of the screen. You'll also notice if this customer has an alert on their account, to the top right, you'll see Alert in the right-hand corner. If you ever need to see what that message is, you can simply click on the Customer Management button, and that'll bring that up, and down at the bottom, you'll see what that message is. And just save and close. That message will come up again, just click OK. You'll also see after you've entered this customer that the information will display on the screen. The name, the address, city, state, zip code, and email address. And this completes how to add a brand new customer to your system. And now you're ready to continue with the sale.